Townie, back again for another week of music, and as always, excited to be back. Let's just jump right in with our welcome song, and I'm gonna do it fast today because I feel like it. And then immediately didn't do it fast. Great. Okay. Good morning, musicians. How are you? Good morning, musicians. How are you? It's that special time of day when we sing and when we play. Good morning, musicians. How are you? Good afternoon, musicians. How are you? Good afternoon, musicians. How are you? It's that special time of day when we sing and when we play. Good afternoon, musicians. How are you? Cool. So today's a little bit of review. We are going to take another look at Old Mother Witch from last week. Remember, it was super simple. Old Mother Witch fell in a ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich. Yeah. Okay. So we put it on our hand staff because it's only two pitches. It's so and me. Old Mother Witch fell in a ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich. So me me so me me so me me so me me so. Okay, super easy, but I realized that I skipped a step. Yeah, because we haven't talked too much about hand signs. I think I showed you some pictures, but like otherwise it's totally not in our brain. So I thought that first we would practice it today with hand signs, so and me, and then we would put it back on our hand staff, and that would help us. It kind of puts it in our bodies so that it becomes a little bit more ingrained in us. So first things first, let's learn our hand signs the way that I always teach it. First, the So family moved to Melody Street. The So family had a very traditional family handshake. It went like this, you know, like a handshake, a regular handshake. And so that was their little hand sign, right? So it just looks like this. Then the Me family decided to join them on Melody Street. So they built their house, but they didn't want to be too close. They wanted to make sure that they had enough room and enough space from each other. So they skipped a plot and they moved one house down on Melody Street. So there's still a house in between them. And they became really good friends and neighbors. And so they decided, oh man, the So family is really cool with their little handshake. We should have a family handshake, but I don't want it to be the same as theirs. So let's do it a little bit differently. And so they decided to do a low five like that. So it's this. This is the Me hand sign. Low five. Yeah. Okay, so our hand signs are So and Me. I want to make sure that you know, we make sure we put our thumb down. So you only see 4 fingers. Because this is a different hand sign for when we get into sharps and flats. Okay, so it's just the 4 fingers. My thumb is tucked behind. Great, and then Me, same thing. Super easy to go between them. Okay, so we're gonna sing the song 3 times. First, I'm going to sing it using my hand signs, so you try to copy me. Next, we are going to sing it together with hand signs, and then the 3rd time is an even more smooth round all together. Okay, so once by myself and then 2 times together. Even my nails line up. All right, 1, 2, ready. So me me so me me so me me so me me so. 1, 2 together. So me me so me me so me me so me me so. Once more. So me me so me me so me me so me me so. Beautiful job. Okay, now we can put it back on our hand staff, right? So remember, if So is in a space, space, then Me is in the space below, or you say it backwards, right? If Me is in the space, So is in the space above. Okay. If Me is on a line, then So is on the line above, right? They move together because they have one house in between them. Okay. All right. Let's put our So right here, which means our Me is right here. 1, 2, ready. So me me so me me so me me so me so. Let's move it to the spaces. 1, 2, ready, so, mi, mi, so, mi, mi, so, mi, mi, so, mi, so. And nicely done. So next we are just going to put it on our hand staff while singing on words, which means instead of the syllables, we'll sing the actual words of the song. Okay, so let's put it here on these 2 lines. 1, 2, ready, old mother witch fell in a ditch, picked up a penny and thought she was rich. Nicely done. Okay, let's leave that there for today. And we're going to go to another fall song that we worked on last week. Little leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. Little leaves. Okay, I think I promised you already last week, or I told you last week, that we are going to be learning a new solfa syllable. So all of the ones I just taught you, right? So we had so and me, and we also have law. We just haven't heard from them in a bit, but we still have law. So remember I asked you to think about it. Think about that last note at the end. So listen again. Decide whether it's high or low, what you think it might be. 1, 2, ready, little leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. It's lower, huh? Yeah. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this song and determine and learn exactly which pitch we are talking about here. Okay? All right. Little leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. Beautiful, but we already knew that part, right? Let's track the melody as we sing. So you're just looking for which note is the highest in the song, which note is the lowest in the song, and how they relate to each other. 1, 2, ready, little leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. Did you see it? So we're going to track the melody from the staff. And this is helpful because you could probably tell which note is highest and which one is lowest, but this really shows us by how much. Just be looking at the highest and the lowest and how far apart they might be. 1, 2, ready, little leaves are falling, falling everywhere, making all the tall trees look so very bare. Do you see it? Here's definitely our lowest note. I bet you already saw that. And our highest note actually was up here on this line. That's pretty far away. A new note has arrived in on Melody Street. As you sing, listen for, is the new note higher or lower than me? Well, you can see it right here on this page. Is the new note higher or lower than me? It's lower. It's way down on this hill. Is the new note a step or a skip away from me? Is there a house for sale in between, or are the next door neighbors like Law and So? What do you think? Sing the song on our known solfa, humming the unknown note. So we're singing on solfege. 1, 2, ready, so, la, so, mi, so, la, so. So, la, so, mi, mi, We're going to sing the solfa from the staff, humming the unknown note, just like we did. 1, 2, ready, so, la, so, mi, so, la, so. So, la, so, mi, mi, Our new note is named Do. Here is the hand sign. It looks like a fist bump. We'll talk about it. Okay. Do, mi, so, la. Do is lower than mi, as we knew. It is a skip lower than mi, which means there's a house for sale in between, or a tree in this case, right? There's space here. So we know that there's going to be another solfege syllable to move in here eventually. Right now we have do, mi, so, la. Right. sing this song on solfa, including the new pitch do. So we're going to say do this time. 1, 2, ready, so, la, so, mi, so, la, so. So, la, so, mi, do. Yeah. We'll sing it from the staff this time. So, la, so, mi, so, la, so. So, la, so, mi, do. Beautiful. So this page shows me what I wanted to talk about, just real quick, and we'll go over it in more depth when we're putting it on our hand signs. But we already know that if mi is in a space, then so is in the space above, right? Well, if do is in a space, then mi is in the space above. They move together just like mi and so move together. And they technically all three move together, right? Space, space, space. If do is on a line, say this one, it would be line, 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 right? Awesome. Well, I think that is plenty for today, except that I have to teach you the hand sign for do. And also, I think I forgot to tell you or show you la when I was telling the original story a little earlier. So, okay, so had their hand sign, the so family. Mi had their hand sign, the mi family. So la moved into the house next to so and was like, I want to have my own hand sign. That's super cool. And so their hand sign was this claw, right? Because they would do one of these. So the la claw. And then the do family moved in down the street, and they are like, it's kind of, I don't know, that's a little weird. I want one, but I want to be different. So they decided that they were gonna do a fist bump. So the sign for do is a closed fist like this. Do. So we have do, mi, so, and la. Do that with me. Do, mi, so, la. One more time. Do, mi, so, la. Yeah, okay, we'll be working with all of those. All right, but for today, you have done plenty, plenty, plenty. We got to go over Old Mother Witch, and we learned do and Little Leaves Are Falling. We will come back to that song, don't you worry. And time for me to say, so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been great to play and sing together, but now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. Bye, musicians.